Hello, we're back. Della caught his thing almost immediately after we ended the last one, which is very unfortunate timing for me.
Roll the wheel.
Yeah, but he's rolling for his die real quick.
Ew.
What'd you roll?
2.
Which is?
Smog.
Well, could be worse. At least it's a poison
Not
type.
really. 20 power, 70 accuracy.
Well, there you go. Now, if anybody tries to come at you with one of them pesky fairy types, you can poison them.
And I caught a new thing, so let me... 11.
Yeah. The fairies that definitely exist.
Agility. You know what? Actually, I'll take that.
You know what? I might go for another one at another point, but at the same time, let me just move on for now.
Yeah.
I just want to move on and actually start working on the second one.
I can...
Yes, there's 2.
I can now start
But
making
I now
progress.
have a Ghastly, which is very nice.
I can start making progress towards Violet.
I still haven't even gotten the egg yet.
Violet must... Yeah, I gotta go get the egg too, actually. There is another Pokemon I am now aware I can catch on 30 that I want, but I'm not too worried about if I can, because it's pretty common across the region. I just didn't know it appeared on this route in the grass. Anyway, I am the headmaster Pixel Doctor.
I am the Administrator, Fexick.
And I am the Hunter Deadlock.
I don't care about your house, mister.
Well, that's 2 things I don't care about.
So you said so you have 2 more things you still have to catch with the lures.
A bare minimum.
Oh, next time we cross paths, let me give you the rest of my lures, because I don't need them now.
Okay.
He doth not require them.
I do not.
All right, bag.
I panicked for a second because I forgot to record on Audacity, but I thankfully turned my mic on in OBS, so...
Okay,
Nice.
so that's good.
Yeah, so... Whew, safe to say.
Better to catch that now.
Well, I was seeing if Audacity was the problem as to why I'm lagging so bad on here, which it very well might be because this PC, well, not PC, but laptop is not the strongest, and I want to do a little testing first before I commit to splitting the audio right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I'm thinking of calling bullshit to your 30-minute rule for the time of day.
Yeah, I guess it's longer than that. My bad.
Probably.
I don't
Is
actually
what it
know.
is.
Yeah, I don't actually know how long
it
is.
worked out perfectly. I've got my Ghastly, so it doesn't really matter, but...
Well, there you go. Oh, that's right. That was what you wanted on your team, the Gengar, because it fit both your Ghost and Poison requirement.
Yeah, I'm stuck with Ghost and Poison, so Gengar checks both of them.
Yeah.
And Gengar would have routed out my team if I had actually had access to it still.
That's right. You used it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Destiny Bond.
And the
It's
one
devastating effect.
And the one I caught has a rash nature, so positive to special attack minus the special defense.
Yeah, I mean, Gengar's pretty frail in defense anyway, so it doesn't hurt it all too bad, honestly.
Yeah, I was like Gengar's a glass cannon, so I'm fine with this.
Remember, it does not have Levitate in Gengar anymore.
Yeah, I know, but nobody can be perfect.
Well, there you are, Dillock.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Murdering
Violet.
bird.
Oh,
Well, when you
hello,
go with
Lyra.
that, I'll give you the, Well, I'm looking for something here, too. So I might as well.
Hello.
Oh, of course, I get into it as soon as you finish. Just give me a second, I'm just gonna run away from this. I thought you were gonna take a little longer.
No, it was just a hoot.
Alright, here, let me... Trade. I only got 2, but here.
I mean, hey, 2 is more than I had.
Do you want some Ultra Balls? Or do you... Never mind.
Nope. It should not be nearly as difficult as the Houndour was.
Yeah, I got lucky. I'll be honest. I got pretty lucky here. Spinnerack, I love you, and I wish I could use you, but you're not good enough to win
Screw
me
off.
in the end. I absolutely adore Spinnerack. I do. It and Ariados.
They're pretty cool as far as bug types go.
Just
I've
wish
got
they
a
were a
lot
little
of people-
stronger, but they're the early bugs, unfortunately. Early route bug types.
Ooh, okay.
Find something interesting, Chris?
No, just the area where you typically get Marib and Wooper, you get a much higher level Ghastly.
I guess they made it a little more frequent. I know they use they kind of take the drop rates or appearance rates from all the games. So like if it can appear on the route in like gold, silver, crystal proper, it can appear.
I don't remember Ghastly ever showing up here.
I don't.
I don't remember Poliwag just being like this, but okay.
I'm thinking silver right now.
That reminds me, gotta roll Poliwag. 2.
Oh, you caught a Poliwag?
Yeah, I grabbed it on my way into Violet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Guess you're-
unfortunately, Poliwag is not helpful to me.
Did not realize silver was going to be this week.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, you know what? I
So-
should give you.
So for Poliwag, a 2 is Water Gun. Okay.
That's. You know.
And as for Ghastly, 12.
Well, at least it's not Lick.
No, it is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 10, 11,
Ah, there you are.
12. Toxic.
Yeah, that's not bad considering you're going to be
For
fast.
Gengar?
Yeah. Toxic
yeah,
on a
it's not-
Gengar.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. It means you have some way to deal with the much tankier Pokemon, and they don't want to switch into it easily.
I'll deal with that. Ghost types were originally trolls anyway. Oh, Zubat, I love you, but I already used a Crobat.
Murder
don't
in
you-
the Caterpie.
I see someone with Jolteon, I'm like, oh, my boy.
The boy.
There are certain Pokemon that you're just, you know, they're just your guy, you know?
I forgot if I've used Jolteon already.
I don't know if it's on the list. I know I certainly did.
Yeah, I had one in, I think it was the Sinnoh finale.
Mine was in Hoenn, I believe. I
Hmm.
think it was in our original Hoenn.
Yeah, Sinnoh, unfortunately, I crossed a lot of things off my list.
Did not expect to see a Hoppip here, but okay.
Yeah, no, Hoppip appeared pretty early. Oh, hey, it's daytime now.
You sure about that?
Well, I think that's the icon for daytime.
It's morning time.
Yeah, so. Which I think is considered day, so.
I think of you for the shit.
Well, that's what it says on the top left. Blame the game. I don't want to talk to my mom. I have a dream to go entertain the masses.
Well, considering I'm seeing a whole bunch of different species now, all of a sudden, they're usually associated with the daytime.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Like, I'm no longer seeing Spinnerack. I'm in whatever it was. I'm seeing a bunch of Ladybug and Caterpie.
There you go. So if any of your daytime catches are in these early routes,
Unfortunately, I don't think they are.
I was more talk to Chris on that one since he said most of his things for daytime stuff.
Oh, it's gonna be a while.
Oh, well, I don't know what you're going at. I don't remember what you're going after. We told each other, but I don't remember at all what anyone's getting. I will
Well, I
remember.
can tell you right now, it's not a Caterpie.
Don't you be disrespecting Jim. You know, to be fair, Jim's a Nuzlocke god. Okay? He gets you to the champion. That's what he does. Jim's like a good luck charm. He's like he will get
Well,
you
he'll have
to
his reckoning either way.
he'll get you to the champion, and then he's like, my work is done. And he dies in the Elite Four. That's what he does. And we respect Jim for it.
Do we?
You better. Do you want the Wrath of Jim?
Wait, nope, this is a Weedle.
I mean, he has to stay alive long enough to administer said wrath.
He keeps getting reincarnated. Clearly, he doesn't truly die. He just chooses
Well,
to stop living.
Well, reincarnation, unfortunately, does not open the can of ass whoop.
I will not take this
Oh,
Jim
I mean, it
slander.
did for Jesus.
That's unfortunately kind of useless.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of daytime Pokemon now too, seeing Pidgeys and whatnot. What moves do you have? And can I
Got-
give you... Oh, if I have the TMs and I just give it to you...
Pidgey, please stop.
I mean, technically, yeah.
I do
That
not
reminds
have...
me.
Okay, Pidgey, you are being obnoxious. Stop.
I'm
Oh, they
Pidgey.
categorize it by type now. That's interesting.
Yes, it's actually very helpful.
Oh, I can put Toxic on my Ghastly right now.
I do not have any of the stuff... Okay, that's fine. We can wait.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Actually, now that I think about it, if I use the Houndour for an egg, would that just be a new role?
Actually, you know what? She's gonna learn it on her own.
I mean, yeah, but do you really want to do that?
I mean, maybe. It's not like it's going to be useful anytime soon.
It's gonna be a little bit before you even get access to the daycare.
Yeah, that's going to be after Bugsy, which is probably going to be the only time in recent memory that's going to be useful.
Ah, yeah.
Actually, no, what am I talking about? There's a freaking ghost gym right after it.
Why is it whenever I fight against Weedles and they use Poison Sting, they poison me on the first shot, but whenever I use a Weedle with Poison Sting, it never poisons on the first go.
Me
Preferential
with
treatment.
Poison Fang.
I do have an antidote though, so I will use that. Oh, I have a bunch of drugs. All right, I can use these.
Ow. Meanwhile, I still haven't fought Silver because I'm looking for Pokemon.
I don't know.
Oh no, not Bellsprout. They're everywhere.
Don't know.
You know, I should probably be sending my Houndour out just to farm all these things weak to fire.
Probably. Couldn't
Yeah.
hurt you, is all I'm saying.
Debate on that later. Ladybug, hello there. I think Ladybug is really cute and really creepy at the same time.
Yeah. I would not want to encounter a ladybug that large.
I think they're what, like a foot, 2 feet, or something like that.
God, that's horrific.
Yeah.
I mean, that's every bug Pokemon in Pokemon.
Yeah, and they're all horrifying.
I don't know. I don't think Caterpie's that bad. Caterpie looks squishy.
If you saw a foot-long caterpillar, you'd be swiftly rethinking that opinion.
I don't know about that. I mean, it depends on its appearance. If it's just like, if it's literally just a Caterpie, I don't think I'd be that upset.
A giant caterpillar with a horn, that's still pretty intimidating.
I was saying horn.
Oh,
It's kind of just a
doesn't have
proboscis.
that's you're thinking Weedle.
No, Caterpie's got a horn.
It's got the pink fleshy thing.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
more of an
horn.
antenna.
It's some sort of proboscis. I don't know exactly what it is.
I'm telling you, it's a horn.
I don't think it's a horn.
Have you ever seen them used the way that antennae are used?
Have you ever seen me use it like a horn? Because I haven't.
A horn is for either display or mating.
Pretty sure some things use horns to attack as well.
Okay, Caterpie knows tackle. Boom.
That doesn't mean... So does Pikachu. That doesn't mean it has a horn, it has ears.
No, Pikachu's got a hard head and a static body.
I hate you.
Does a Pikachu tackle with its head or with its shoulder?
Yes.
Probably its head. Probably its head. To be fair, it doesn't really have
Actually,
a
yeah,
shoulder.
just going off of Smash Brothers, yeah, it probably is its head.
I was gonna say it doesn't really have prominent shoulders.
And now I remember why I hate Smog as a move. Like, God, of all the moves I could have been stuck with on Houndour, Smog is probably the worst one.
I gotta look at something
Nah.
real quick. Let me take a look at your stats, because this might not.
Well, I've missed 3 of them in a row, so you tell me.
Oh, they're even. Oh, well then. Yeah, okay, we can do this. This works. This works. Let's just take a quick look at your. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
That's what we're doing.
Wait, what?
We'll figure out the rest as we go. What are you right over there, Deadlock?
No, apparently one of my tabs all of a sudden just started blurring noise. Like, okay, close this, please.
That happens sometimes.
There's a dude in Sprout Tower whose username is Zeus from Greece.
I knew he was a gamer.
What?
I mean, with his attitude, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I can see that.
Super toxic. Proclaiming he's the best and he sleeps with your mom? Yeah.
Zeus strikes me as the kind of he's like the gamer boyfriend who's like on the couch 24/7 with a headset on, just gaming with his bros, completely ignoring his girlfriend.
That sounds like Broside and King of the Broshin.
And see, I feel like Poseidon is more of a rage quit gamer. He's the kind of guy who gets super salty if you're doing better than him, so he'll just shut his console off.
Salty, I could definitely see. I could definitely see that because he's Broside and King of the Broshin. But he's also, when he's chill, he's super good to game with. You just gotta get him on the right game on the right day.
You haven't read the Odyssey, have you?
I have read the Odyssey.
Like,
yeah,
Poseidon-
he's pretty vengeful. Like,
Yeah,
so
Poseidon's kind of Poseidon. Like the whole point of that story is Poseidon being a dick to Odysseus.
Well, to be fair, he was a dick to him first.
I'd say, didn't Odysseus disrespect Poseidon?
Well, he disrespected his Cyclops son, who then just evoked Poseidon to torment him.
Yeah, because he blinded Polyphemus, who was Poseidon's son, and as he was sailing away, he told Polyphemus who he was and where he was from, and Polyphemus went and told his dad.
That is some privileged white boy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Poseidon had every right to get pissed off because Odysseus was being a bit of a cocky bastard. But it showcases very clearly the god of the sea has very little chill.
I mean, to be fair, you're sailing on his turf, and you do that to him.
Well, you did it to his son. You blinded his son. And I think, out of all the gods, I think Poseidon, if I recall, was the one that actually cared about his kids the most.
I would hope so.
Yeah, that Hades. Mm-hmm.
Did Hades have any kids? I don't recall.
I think he had at least one with Persephone.
Yeah, he's actually one of the better gods, which says a lot.
He was
Hades
was just chilling.
Yeah, well, Hades, his whole thing was just that he didn't like his job. Like, Zeus basically forced him to take that job, but he understood that somebody had to do it.
Yeah, because it was him, Hades, and it was Poseidon. They had to figure out, each one got one domain, basically.
Right, yeah, because they were the 3 sons of Cronus.
Yeah, that I recall that, and then, because it was Kronos, Gaia, and... I feel like there was one more also involved in that trio, but I don't recall. Alright, let's see if I can find that Pokemon.
Ymir, maybe? I don't know.
I know they killed Kronos in ways that I cannot explain on this channel, because it is quite graphic. The mythology behind it is very bizarre and crazy.
Well, imagine this then, kids of YouTube. Imagine your breakfast cereal comes back up and then kills you.
That is the most PG way to put that, honestly. The Captain Crunch shredded your throat as well as the roof of your mouth.
Pretty much. Captain Crunch decided he was done with your shit.
Yeah, Cronus could chew his damn food.
I think the reason for that is because of the size disparity, right? Like the Titans were so much bigger than the Olympians.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, to where like you didn't have to chew. It was basically just wolfing down Tic Tacs at that point.
Poor Atlas.
Yeah.
There's like every iteration of him is super sad. I was on YouTube and they have YouTube Shorts now. They've had it for a little bit, but I didn't know if you knew about it, Chris. Anyway, there's a story like a Superman story where he meets Atlas and Superman asks how heavy it is, how heavy like the world is and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Atlas basically tricks him into holding it for a bit, so Atlas could go to his daughter's wedding. He's like, "This is one thing, like one event no father should miss."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Superman's worrying that he's stuck holding the world up forever. But he comes back and is like, "I just couldn't miss this." Just a nice thing. I don't really care for Superman, but sometimes the stories around him are pretty good.
Yeah, because they were like, especially like older school Superman, like the comics from like the 80s and 90s. Like he's straight up just pulled planets, like ones that are a lot bigger than Earth. Like Superman doesn't give a shit about planets.
Yeah, one of the most OP characters ever.
By the way, I know the news. I finally got one of my other Pokemon.
Oh, good. What'd you roll for it?
1.
You gotta tell me when you do the rolls, man. 'Cause I'm gonna do a whole animation.
Oh, well, I didn't want to interrupt the story.
Well, you could have just been like, "Hey, real quick," and then I would have continued. I'm very curious as to what it is.
Well, I can tell you right now, it was one of my other lure targets.
Well, I figured that. I'm looking for one thing. I don't even need a lure for it, but I haven't been lucky enough. I keep encountering. You know what? Let me see. Where do I get?
I'm gonna go on a limb and assume that I'm not gonna have any difficulties here.
Oh, that doesn't tell me where it is. Okay. Need the map real quick. Where is that?
Oh, I gotta design the thumbnail for the series.
I was gonna ask you about that if you wanted to do that. I don't.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, so, all right, cool. I gotta start planning out Christmas gifts. That's what I gotta start doing. That time of year again, and I like Christmas shopping for people because usually people enjoy the stuff I get them. Although to be fair, I don't even know if you touched that Sonic Colors I got you.
I have, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
So far, yeah.
Good.
And Fighting Faulkner first.
Funny, oh, Jesus, yeah. Give me a little bit. Funny enough,
Yeah,
AJ's
I'm
easier to shop for than
up.
you.
He what?
I was gonna say AJ's easier to shop for than you, and I find that kind of funny.
I mean, I'm very much a blank slate because at most points in time, there's nothing that I actively need. Anything I want, I just go and get at any point in the year.
That's what makes it a little difficult. So I gotta think a little out of the box.
Yeah.
Hello again, Lyra. Why are you talking to my potato? I love potato Chikorita.
Oh, that little tumor-looking sprite that it's got.
Oh yeah, it's got no neck. I'm hoping to catch my thing so I have 4 of my teammates. I caught one of it, but it was super bad, so I couldn't use it.
Ah, hey there's Zach.
Hello. Yeah, if I could catch it, it'd be great. but I've had bad luck with encountering it. I've only encountered it once. I don't know where Deadlock is. I know he's behind me.
I am on my way upwards.
What route are you on?
Very much back on 29, but I'm actually starting to make my way back now that I've caught everything I can at this point.
No, is your last thing not come till later?
Not until at least the second gym is done with.
Oh, okay, so you got a little bit of time.
Yeah. I will say the fanfare was a pleasant surprise, and
Yeah, I mean, couldn't plan for that. Ow. And who knows what else we'll run into. We might run into things, like, I don't know, we might run into a Haxorus out of nowhere.
It might even be a boat.
okay, now you're just being ambitious.
Always.
The bots. Let's see. Oh, can you even appear? You should appear on this route, but I gotta check.
Do I want?
I don't even have the move I have. No. Oh my.
Oh, fuck
Okay, you do not appear here unless it's night. Got it. So I'm wasting my time. What you're telling me. All right.
So one of the moves I need to teach my Pokemon, he no longer has that move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to hard scale him at some point.
Jesus, that is a very large Salamence. That's gotta be an alpha.
Probably.
The fuck is an alpha?
So they kind of took the idea from Arceus. And alphas are just larger, stronger versions of Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, their stats could probably end up being the same, but they're definitely larger.
So it's mostly just an overworld thing.
Yes, and they're... generally when alphas have hidden abilities, too.
Ah. Well, that would certainly make them desirable.
Yeah. Depending on which one. I mean, Alpha Salamence with Moxie, yeah. How are you doing over here? Oh! You're doing pretty well, actually. Assuming...
Fanfare is such an adorable Pokemon.
It is, but to be fair, a lot of first stages are very, very cute.
Yeah,
What's
but
adorable?
Famby.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, you can still learn Instant Cool. I can still evolve you. With no troubles. Very unfortunate for me that I couldn't get my fourth member at the moment, but that's fine.
Yeah, I've basically just cleared out. I've cleared out everything except for Starter and Ghastly right now. They're really the only two things on my permanent list so far.
Yeah, I've got 3 of my team. Like I said, would have had 4 if I realized.
As do I, and funnily enough, they are both requirements.
Like I said, would have had 4 had I realized the other one was only night. I would have hunted for it.
Probably should have.
It's fine because, like I said, it's super common across the region. So I'm not too upset, but I just didn't realize. And I can get it in other ways. I just could have got it earliest here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not pressed for anything right now. I'm not worried in the slightest.
God, a plus special attack Ghastly is devastating.
Oh Jesus, are you kidding me? Yeah,
You know what's not nice? Having a minus attack nature when all your attacks are physical.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind most of Johto's soundtrack, but I do think it has one of the weaker soundtracks overall for Pokemon.
I just don't like how the gym leaders in the Elite Four got the same theme.
That is kind of weak.
That's also a Generation 1 thing also.
I know, and I didn't like it back then either.
You want to know what the weird thing is while going on that topic?
Mm.
The third generation games got a unique Elite Four theme. But then when it came to the Sinnoh games, they just got a slightly different pitched gym leader theme. Like, seriously, listen to the gym leader theme of Sinnoh and then the Elite Four, and it's the exact same with a different pitch.
To be fair, until Platinum came along, Gen 4 was pretty weak overall.
I wouldn't say weak, just slow.
I mean, when your fire guy uses, 2, 3 Pokemon that aren't even fire types?
Yeah, it was very poor decision to have a fire type guy in a region that only had 2 fire types.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
He used his fire type moves. Everyone else just needs to get on his level. He's smart enough to not stick to one type.
I mean, to be fair, it's better than having the one guy with what dragon types who has only one dragon.
Oh. Lance?
Now that said, that was one thing I liked about Black and White 2, where you had Iris as a dragon type champion who used pseudo-dragon Pokemon.
I forgot what our whole team
Even
was.
though that's basically Lance.
Yeah, but Lance has been doing it for a while. It was nice to see the roster expanded beyond just Charizard, Aerodactyl, and Gyarados.
I like Iris better than Lance anyway.
Yeah, because
Iris, he has an Aggron, so she already has plus in my books.
Yeah, Iris was the one who pushed the bar for what a pseudo dragon Pokemon could be.
She actually has a pretty decent something.
Doesn't she also have a Lapras?
Yes, she has a Lapras.
I'm not sure if I would consider that Draconic, but okay.
I mean, I would. It's basically a Plesiosaur.
Yeah, but
that
dinosaurs aren't dragons. We've had this discussion.
They're as close as this planet ever got.
Yes,
I mean, I guess Pokemon
dragons.
disagrees in that regard because they gave the literal Tyrannosaurus Rex the dragon type.
I'm not. I
Are you
can't.
drawing a blank?
No, I know what you're talking about. It's just like not all dragons are dinosaurs, or not all dinosaurs are dragons.
Well, even if you discount the dinosaur comparison, it's still a sea dragon.
I wouldn't even say that, because sea dragons I think I see more as aggressive, and Lapras is not aggressive looking.
And you're thinking too much European. Like Eastern dragons are exactly the opposite.
He's thinking Eastern Dragon.
Yeah, no, Eastern dragons are the ones that are destructive and chaotic and destroy shit just because. Eastern dragons are like guardians and like symbols of like spiritual wellness. Yeah, like spiritual guardians and like wellness and all of that. They're protectors, not destroyers.
Well, they can be destroyers.
Oh,
they just see themselves as
just
above human and just usually distance themselves.
I just don't see that with Lapras, plus with the ears. The ears also make me think more mammalian.
And yeah, no, I don't get that from Lapras.
I don't get mammal from that at all. I just see, like, he's a big lizard.
Yeah, like
it's mostly lizard, the ears.
But any dragon, regardless of its benevolence or malevolence, considers humans to be lesser beings. Like any dragon, of course, it's going to consider itself the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Charizard's not a dragon, he was just an asshole.
No, honestly, even sliced bread ain't nothing to it.
I think you're underselling sliced bread here. Hold on now.
No, that's just how pretty much what dragons think of themselves as.
I just had a memory pop up for a second here. I was in college, and one of my professors went through explaining. It was an older woman went through explaining why sliced bread was actually so important. I don't remember what she said. I just remember her explaining it.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. She went on a tangent. She was kind of weird from what I recall. She got mad over something. She didn't like the lack of effort we were putting into stuff. I don't really recall too well.
That's something that's always perplexed me. Like teachers who get enraged when students don't share their passion for certain topics.
Yeah, it was some sort of literature-based class, but I don't fully recall what the topic was.
Damn it!
Having trouble there?
I forgot that Ekans has bite.
Yeah, it's one of the earliest moves it gets.
Yeah.
Well, when Ghastly can't take a hit for shit, it results in a trip to the Pokemon Center.
I might be joining you there myself.
You up in Sprout
I
Towers?
made it!
Yeah, I'm fighting the last one before the Elder,
Okay, cool.
and my Chikorita was kind of beat up.
I'm here!
You made it to town.
I'm finally here!
Holy shit! Hi, Deadlock.
I haven't seen you since episode 1. It may have only been 1 episode ago, but it's been a while. Oh, that wasn't even the last dude. Alright, I'm gonna use this escape rope real quick. So I got it.
I may need to do something about those heart scales.
Did you like... Alright, well, before me and Deadlock conquer Sprout Tower and we go on to the gym afterwards, we'll see you guys next time.
Later.